हेलो एवरीबॉडी, वेलकम टू आई एग्जाम्बीज लीगल बी। कॉन्सेप्ट पढ़ाएंगे, सबको सिखाएंगे। दिस कैंपेन इज़ वेरी बेनिफिशियल इनिशिएटिव बाय आई एग्जाम्बी एंड हमने काफ़ी सारे कंसेप्ट्स अभी तक कवर किए हैं अंडर दिस कैंपेन। इफ़ यू हैव मिस्ड एनी ऑफ द कंसेप्ट्स, डू रेफर द प्लेलिस्ट and check out all the videos of CPSS campaign. We are picking different conceptual areas that are very important from exam point of view as well, from different subjects. Now today's topic that I have chosen for discussion is constitution, and the question is whether it is a static document or a dynamic one. So welcome to iExamB. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. If you have any queries or doubts relating to exam preparation, it can be any competitive examination, you can write to us at hello@iexamb.com, or you can call on the number which is visible on the screen for any details, and you can visit the website and check out all the courses that are available at iExamB. अगर आपको किसी भी वीडियो की आवश्यकता है, आप इस वीडियो के कमेंट सेक्शन में भी लिख सकते हैं. We will surely try to come up with a video on the same. So, Constitution of India. The question is that this document, which is actually the law of land, whether it is a static document or a dynamic one. But first, we need to understand the meaning of these two terms. What is static and what is dynamic? Static is something which is not subjected to change. It is not mobile. It is going to remain the same for years together. Whereas dynamic is something which changes from time to time. तो कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन तो एक डॉक्यूमेंट है, it is a paper, it is a book basically. So can this book be termed as static or dynamic? Constitution of India is something which is law of the land, and along with that it is our Bible, we can say, so that we can worship it for any particular problem that is there in the society, because this has been given as a guiding principle our constitution framers have given to us for leading a democratic country like India. Constitution एक ऐसा document है जो एक living document है. क्यों living document है? Why we call it as a living document? Because ये constitution का जो document है, इसके हिसाब से हम हमारी country को govern करते हैं. There are many democratic countries which are having constitution just in the letter form but not in the spirit. But अगर हम इंडिया की बात करें, constitution, the spirit of constitution is very lively in India, and of course for this reason the constitutional document is a living document, and if it is a living document, it is going to be automatically termed as a dynamic one. It is subjected to changing needs of the society. इंडिया में अगर आप सोसाइटी के एंगल से देखोगे कितने चेंजेस आए हैं, एवरीबडी नोज दैट. एंड कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन ऑल्सो हैज टू अडेप्ट विद द चेंजिंग नीड्स ऑफ सोसाइटी, बिकॉज कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन ऐसा डॉक्यूमेंट है जो पावर्स कॉन्फर भी करता है और रेस्ट्रिक्ट भी करता है. For example, it is giving powers, demarcation of powers of judiciary, legislature, executive. So at the same time, with changing needs of society, it will have to adapt itself for the governance purposes, for the demarcation of powers, and so on. So that is the reason Constitution can never be a static document, and especially in a country like India, in a democratic country, where it is playing the role of law of land, it is a dynamic document. And if you look at the actual working of constitution, there is enough flexibility of interpretation also that you can observe. For an instance, let us check one of the example which is actually relating to the rules of interpretation of constitution, which is a case law. Kerala Education Bill case डीलिंग विद डॉक्ट्रिन ऑफ हार्मोनियस कंस्ट्रक्शन. अब आप ये सोचोगे कि हार्मोनियस कंस्ट्रक्शन, दैट इज अ डॉक्ट्रिन ऑफ इंटरप्रिटेशन, व्हाई वी आर डिस्कसिंग दैट ओवर हियर. I will tell you that for soon that why we are discussing. पहले हम ये देखते हैं कि doctrine of harmonious construction क्या है. In the case of Kerala Education Bill, the apex court had held relating to the correlation of directive principles of state policy and fundamental rights. The court had held that DPSPs cannot override the fundamental rights, and to determine the scope and ambit of the fundamental rights, courts should not ignore directive principles as well. Principle of harmonious construction should attempt to give effect to both. Interpretation एक ऐसा angle है, golden rule of interpretation, doctrine of harmonious construction, all these rules are actually tools in the hands of judiciary to interpret and make the document suitable to the existing needs of the society. So यहाँ पर DPSPs और fundamental rights के बारे में ये कहा गया है that both are going to work hand in hand, both are going to work complementary to each other, and your interpretation should be in such a manner that you should be giving effect to both at the same time. दोनों में conflict नहीं आ सकता because the common legislature has made directive principles also and fundamental rights also. So as per the principle of harmonious construction, an attempt should be made to give effect to both. So how are you now understanding how this is related with interpretation of constitution? When the interpretation becomes flexible, automatically constitution becomes a living document and a dynamic one. So all these principles are related with each other, and of course the apex court is the guardian of our constitution, so is having the responsibility of looking after this document and making also interpreting it as per the changing needs of society. There is a provision of amendment in Indian Constitution. This is another inevitable proof that it is dynamic in nature. Article 368 provides for that. Article 368 gives you majority procedure. So our amendment procedure is actually not that simple as well in some instances. पहले तो आपको सिंपल मेजॉरिटी की ज़रूरत होती है, दैट इज़ द टोटल मेंबरशिप ऑफ द हाउसेस, बोथ हाउसेस ऑफ पार्लियामेंट, एंड a special majority of 2/3 members present and voting. इनकी 2/3 majority. So simple and special majority का combination अगर आपको मिल जाता है, you can amend the constitution. In certain cases, you also require a ratification by 50% of the state legislatures. For example, आपको 7th schedule के बारे में पता होगा. 7th schedule में क्या दिया गया है, list दी गई है constitution में. If you are going to amend any entry in the lists of the constitution, you will require an additional ratification by 50% of the state legislatures. यानी कि amendment procedure को थोड़ा सा difficult किया है वहाँ पे, because ज़्यादा भी अगर amendments हो गए तो that will again be a problem. But we cannot say that India has not have enough amendments. Since the time of independence, since the time we got this document, we have had around 105 amendments up till now to the Indian Constitution. 106th one is also proposed. So this is our conclusion that Constitution is a dynamic document. It is a living document. Don't forget to visit the quiz that is there, a short quiz along with this video. It will enhance your conceptual clarity. Test yourself. अगर कोई भी doubts है, बेशक हमारे पास आइए for your conceptual clarity and what not. Write to us at the comment section. We will definitely respond. Don't forget to subscribe and prepare 50% faster with iExamB. Thank you.